And we're back with the cage. The party had somewhat of a relaxing last episode. They went for a little swim in the lovely ocean in Mount Celestial, played with some dolphins, some whales, met a very surly blacksmith who gave them some tips, which they didn't really use, and then met with a page boy who was looking for some people to help save the Modrons. And surprisingly, the party still cares about the Modrons and has leapt through the gate, even though the Modrons pretty much destroyed the town they were in. And that's where we find them with Carapticus entering Excelsior.
Excelsior. Oh yeah, that's right. I
hear
nearly
how
fell off the
baffled-
stairs when I got thrown through, right?
Yes.
You can just hear how baffled the DM is at our choices.
What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
They're so contrary.
So we're going down.
You're going
Who
down.
threw?
So, Carapticus has been thrown through and landed
by
safely.
Ezekiel. Yeah.
he was saying someone wanted stuff again, so I pushed him through.
And so Carapticus, you get a better view than most. It's kind of you're surrounded sort of in mist at all levels, like you're in a giant cloud. But there's stairs all over you. And there's stairs going up to where you came from, but you also see stairs to the side, stairs continuing down, and the stairs are made of very beautiful marble material that almost looks like a mix of gold, silver, and platinum.
Carapticus will make a mental note that when we rebuild the mansion, he will incorporate stairs that look like this.
In fact, if you were to think of a city of gold, this would be the closest thing.
Swanky, he says out loud to no one.
Right. So the rest of you can follow Carapticus down. You see the same staircase goes down, and you can see it starts to keep going down, but then it levels up into a sort of a viewing platform with some more stairs going down, some stairs going up. You can do as you wish.
How do we feel here?
You feel, I mean, it's nice, but you don't feel like you were in Mount Celestial. Like, you're not under the effects of a blessed spell.
Right.
You don't, the air smells okay, but you did just leave heaven.
Yeah. Okay.
And while this town is close to it, it's not.
Which way does it look? Up or down the stairs to get to the town that's
Down.
in front of us? Down. Okay.
And if you go into the viewing platform, you can sort of see over the town.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Sort of through the mist. Yeah, so I'm assuming if you go to the platform, you'll see the town it's not very big, but there's little, it looks like almost like keeps sort of in sort of weird places, sort of like they just sort of set down. Someone set a keep down, and it sort of matches the stone. Looking up, you also see floating citadels, about 6 or 7 of them floating around the town. In the town, you can see everyone's sort of wearing white kind of robes. Every once in a while, you'll see someone in a gleaming armor. Very shiny, very nice. Very orderly, though, as well.
So they remind us of the the roundheads. No, the roundheads. You know what I mean.
The hardheads?
The hardheads, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the hardheads wish they were this order.
Right.
Mhm.
Gotcha. I'm gonna move over next to Zeke.
Yeah, I'm not sure I feel any better about this place.
It's so
There's
over
a
the top.
thousand Evans here.
Well, I guess we got to go down, folks. So,
I mean,
anyone?
Celine's kind of like.
I've arrived.
I've arrived. I like this. Teach me everything.
Just be careful on the stairs here, guys. I don't see any handrails, so just watch your feet.
You don't have much problems going down the stairs. And eventually you make it sort of down the stairs after about an hour, actually. It's quite a ways down. You make it out into like a sort of a square, big giant fountain in the center. People sort of milling about. There's no one really loitering. Everyone seems to have a task and they're doing what they need to do. Yeah. Sounds like if you could make a town perfect, this would be it. Not quite as nice as Heart's Faith when you first got to it before the Modrons, but close.
Sorry, quick question. Is this the same gate that the Modrons went through on their march?
It is.
This is really weird. I'll turn to everyone else. This is really weird. Why is everything fine and not, destroyed?
It's like the Modrons had to deal with these ones in the way it went, as expected.
Must not be on their path, I guess.
Is this maybe some kind of like magic place where none of this is real because this is just too nice?
Like a dream place. Or the mansion, which was not a dream. That was a nightmare.
So, as you are sort of standing looking around, a group of knights approach.
I'll push Evan into the lead and move back.
And they stop right in front of Evan. Please state your business.
We are looking for Lord Krasad. He indicated to us that we could help him with something. Could you tell us where to find him?
For sure. If you keep going straight out through the town, you'll see a little mound, and there's a gathering of people he's gathered to help him protect the Modrons.
Thank you very much, sirs. We'll go and find this group.
Be on your way.
He'll try and usher everyone ahead of him through, trying to make sure they're not causing any trouble.
Ezekiel, you get some long, lingering looks, making sure you're continuing, not straying.
Oof. Not a fan of that.
You definitely, like, we're in Heart's Faith, everyone sort of is accepting and not judged. You definitely feel judged, every one of you, by everyone you see.
Why are we here again?
We're going to see Lord Croissant.
Krasad.
Lord Kiss Ass.
Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah.
he's not as snooty as the rest of these folks.
I wouldn't bet on it.
I'd almost guarantee he's snootier.
I'm sure they'll be perfectly fine if we do our jobs well.
Hey, Tussle, welcome back. You've been pretty quiet for a little while. Good to hear your voice.
It takes a while sometimes for me to reboot. Just tap the side of her head slightly.
Oh, you don't mind if I just take those scrolls back, do you? And take them back. Take his backpack back, which he gave to Tussle.
She looks like confused, not just because I have no idea what you're talking about, but because also, I guarantee you just put them on her like she was. Perhaps just put them on her like she was furniture.
She was like
And she
in low power mode. He just put the backpack on her.
Have you still got loads of like garlands and stuff around her that was put on her?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
thank you.
right.
Yeah, that's great.
Did you?
Yeah,
Put, like,
no,
we
flowers?
didn't.
It wasn't us, it was just the people.
The people.
The children were like decorating you.
Oh, she keeps them all on, 100%. She loves that kind of thing.
Oh, B, and when he pulls the backpack off, he kind of reaches into it and pulls out the candle, right? Stephen, it was the candle that I got for Belmine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And offers it to her. You kind of takes it a little bit to one side from the rest of the group. You just after you were really worried about us, and after we had kind of disappeared and things for a while, and I felt bad, and I thought you could do with something to, just something nice. So I got you this scented candle. Also, maybe thought it could help with the whole Tari thing. Maybe help you cleanse your mind and meditate or whatever.
You were thoughtful.
Yes, thoughts do sometimes go across my brain. In fact, most of the time, actually. I don't vocalize all of them.
She looks stunned. She's so confused.
I'd say it's probably guilt as much as thought, but yeah.
Oh, no, okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Thank you, I guess.
You're welcome. Couldn't really find things for everyone else, so maybe don't display it too much yet, but I will get stuff for everyone. I just haven't sought it at all yet.
I'll put this to good use. Thank you.
All right.
I want to be mean. I don't have anything mean to say.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Crapticus is feeling awkward, he says out loud. Well, it's good to know where you're at anyway. Let's just continue.
Yeah. She'll just continue on too.
Tussle would tap like either one of them on the shoulder or just walk up while they're talking and be like, "Magic, is your magic working again?"
Yeah,
No.
mine's been working the whole time.
Oh, mine was fritzy on Mount Celestia. I'm unsure if entering a new area will make it better. I'm hesitant to enter the mode where I do magic until I know it's going to go well.
Can I see your hand? You know, the messed up hand.
Which I assume is still not fixed, right? I'm not up to date with what happened last session.
Yeah,
No,
we
it's
didn't fix your hand. I'm so sorry.
They did.
That's fine. She says, yeah, no, she's out.
The handyman wasn't
it's-
very handy.
Oh, rip.
If we travel to enough planes.
No, that is not true. He was very handy. You people just.
What did you do?
I don't think we asked the right questions.
Well,
No, you didn't.
I think
Just-
we got
he
the
was.
impression
He
that
wasn't
he
very
was-
nice, and so.
Yeah, he
we
was.
got
He was
the-
quite
he-
surly.
We
And so
got
they
the
were like,
impression
"Fine, we don't need
Yeah.
you," and left.
I mean, one of us did, did.
That's fine.
Sure.
He
You
wasn't
go.
particularly forthcoming.
We did find out something that we're going to fight some people who are taking mechanical bits off the Modrons. We think they might be the same people who hurt your hand. So that'll be good.
Maybe we can get
Revenge,
the
if
original
nothing
back.
There's a group of knights called the Takarium that are doing something to the Modrons.
Right. And that's what these people are trying to protect them from, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So they didn't completely abandon you, Tussle. They
No, I don't think she would feel that way anyway. She's more prideful than she'd admit, so if someone was being rude, I think she'd probably just storm off anyway. Even handless. So, no, yeah, but she'd stick it out if Crapticus asked to see it. She's not... I assume it looks just broken, right? On this plane?
No green or
on this
black
plane.
glow.
I think that only happens
Well,
when
you,
you're raging. But I
yeah,
thought
it's only when you're raging. You
Oh,
don't-
that's right.
We can take a look at it. Well, yeah, when I'm raging. We'll have to see if she wants to.
Huh.
I do think that based on what Tussle just asked Belmine, that Belmine might kind of, under her breath, try to cast what she still thinks is light at this point, and see what happens.
Oh, sorry. She does what?
She tries to cast what she thinks is light at this point.
Where?
Just on her focus, the prayer wheel that she has, just to try it out.
So sorry, is she holding the prayer wheel, or where's the prayer
Yeah,
wheel?
yeah, she always has it in her hand.
Right. Okay.
This can go so wrong.
Right. I'm trying to remember.
What she thinks is light. I'm really interested to see what it might actually be.
Darkness.
Witch bolt.
Oh my god.
It just
Right.
the prayer wheel just spontaneously combusts.
No. Oh, hang on. True strike.
Someone starts to speak through it instead. Like a Ouija board.
Oh god.
I'm Tori.
She's been
Tari's decided to communicate with everybody else and not just Belmine now.
She's so fed up
the
with
whole
Belmine.
time. She just forgot that she had an actual pact.
Deep cut. Belmine's actually a warlock, not a cleric. Tari is her patron.
She multi-classed.
Yes.
At 4? That's a spicy multi-class.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, yes, it would be, but
So
I can't judge on multi-classing.
it would burst into flame. Prayer wheel.
I was joking!
Lucy's
No!
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Gonna need a new focus,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. She very quickly pats it out and like wraps the bottom part of her robe around it.
Oh, can I press the digitate to try and cool it as well?
One sec.
Are you
Rolling
okay,
to see if
Belmine?
your robe sets on fire.
Does anyone have
Ooh, that's
mending?
not great. Okay.
Oh wait,
Um,
you guys don't have cantrips.
so they-
What am I talking about?
There was another group of paladin knights standing nearby when this happened. They all formed like a protective shield around you, keeping you in.
Oh.
Everything's fine here. Situation
hey,
normal.
Excuse
Just
me.
Belmine or the whole.
They just sort of surround you. There's about 6 of them.
Oh.
Different
Surrounding
points.
us, the group.
Oh, us. Okay.
Is magic
Okay.
outlawed in this city?
No, but
Then
that looked like a bit of chaos.
Oh no, guys! Wait! Shh. Huddle! Come back, everyone together.
Why are you bringing that into our city?
I mean, the most chaotic person that we have here is this guy. She's the least amount of chaos that you'll ever meet.
I'm not. I respect the law. Thank you. Look, guys.
I think you
okay,
best be continuing your way out.
I'll tell you in a minute.
I'm a cleric. This is part of my magic. There's nothing
But-
chaotic about it.
That doesn't matter to us. Out of the city.
I mean, if you can just point us to where the Modrons went, and we'll just follow them out of the city that way.
They just point that way.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.
I've got her hand on her sword the entire time. She's looking shifty at this. Nice.
Celine's just kind of like putting her hand around Belmine, just to be like, okay, so you are coming with me. You stay with me.
Okay, I won't resist that. I'll go along.
Evan, just as we're leaving, just goes, "Is there a special polish you use for your armor? It looks very good. I'm just wondering if if you got the
Oh,
recipe or
God.
something."
I'd
Just
want to know that
Paladin
too.
But if there's no answer, he's happy to carry on and.
No, he
Yeah.
looks at you and he says, yes, there is a special polish. It's called faith and honor.
Oh god.
That's gonna
Everyone's gonna blush a rump slightly. I'll have to catch up with my party and slightly sidles more than struts back down the street to catch up with everyone else.
That was.
I'm looking at my prayer wheel. Is it damaged? That's my focus. I mean, it's magical. I assume not, but
It's not looking great. You're surprised at actually how damaged it looks.
Are you okay, Belmine?
What the fuck just happened?
I assume that was not the intended outcome of that spell, correct?
That was my light spell.
Something is definitely wrong. Similarly, when I do not cast magic intentionally, but when I cast magic unintentionally, it usually has a normalized outcome. It did not in Heart's Faith. It was exclusively off. I am concerned about those nights may not have been wrong.
This is really weird because my magic stuff's all fine, and Zeke and Evan, I mean, you guys have done spells and things that you haven't had any problems, have you?
No.
I've only cast the one spell, and that didn't do anything at all, in fact. So,
Slade's just gonna go under breath. Well, my spell was fine.
Celine, of course, obviously, I mean, every time you've done your special ability, it has been successful. I've been testament to that. You've lifted me a couple of times. It's very impressive, but no problem so far. Sorry, don't want to exclude you there, and he's looking a little bit flustered.
It's like everyone's magic, and Slane's like, oh, okay. I
but
have a spell.
well, so what I'm wondering is why is it only affecting you two?
I don't even think it's the same problem. I
No,
had
I'm not
this
sure
in Sigil
either.
already.
Neither. Huh. Oh, before I forget, so I did some reading on the planes, and this one that we're in now, so a lot of the planes, it's a lot to do with good and evil and law and chaos, and this place, I'm guessing, is very, very much into law, like in the same way as Automata was very much into the law and like doing things like this way. Now I'm hoping that we don't have to sign a load of documents and forms and things here, because literally I will burn the place to the ground. But
I think that's what I'm doing right now.
yeah, good start on that. So, but just saying, probably
You
shouldn't
should-
say anything about being chaotic.
You just see a number of people sort of eyebrows lift as you're passing by, and Karapicus says burning things to the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Guess how much his voice carries.
Inside voice, remember? Inside voice.
but we're outside.
Always your inside voice.
Things
you
do
come
not
up
go
to
well.
Really?
you come up
Oh,
to
to her he listens.
another square,
Ladies.
just about as nice as the last one. Again, you see lots of knights surrounding people sort of dressed in the white. Roll in your perceptions.
Hold on. Excuse me.
Natural 1, so 0.
Natural 20.
Nice. 22.
18.
6.
10.
What a wide range of results we got there. Literally the entire spectrum.
0. Natural 20.
Literally.
Right, so anyone above
Excuse you.
15, you notice off to one side alley, there seems to be someone who looks like he's sort of lurking in the shadows, which seems very different to this. Yes, intersect just you get a little bit more information.
Tussle will probably sidle up to Celine and be like, do you see that individual? And point at the alley.
She'll just be like a very firm nod.
Can I go and ask them what is happening? I'm uncomfortable being witnessed in this fashion.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I
Actually,
don't know what's being
and-
sent to me.
Yeah, sorry, and just I need you to roll an insight as well.
Oh, jeez. Excuse me.
Oh, jeez.
The ones
Oh,
that
jeez,
saw.
Rick.
You mean the
Um,
ones that saw Stephen or just Celine?
Just the natural 20.
15.
Okay. yeah.
Sorry, the cat was in my dice box.
Why did she not in the dice box?
She likes it though, apparently now.
You need to get her own little, like, squishy dice or something that she can play with.
That's it. Fantastic idea.
So that when you're rolling dice, you can roll our own little squishy cat toy dice. They must exist, right?
With little
I'm
mouse
sure they
tails
do.
on them. Just to,
If not, there's a gap in the market. Fill it.
Mouse
that makes
dice
sense.
with little mouses.
yeah.
Nice.
I love that.
Meanwhile, you guys are like, "Oh, there's somebody over there," and I'm just like, this scroll looks really good, but this scroll also looks really good. Which one am I gonna put in my book first? Ooh, this one
Evan is
also looks great.
customarily oblivious as also.
Yay!
What's that? I can't hear over the sound of my clanking armor.
He's just like inwardly
Visor
praying
down.
really hard and hoping his armor gets shinier as he does it.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
Cool.
it.
So she's gonna go up to leave everybody like a few steps back, but still in view, so Belmy doesn't have a heart attack.
Wise.
And be like, excuse me, I just can't help but noticing you. Are you okay? You look a bit lost.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. We've been looking. People here don't really appreciate the arts, and we have this lovely show. We've been dying to show someone, and your group looks like perfect group. You're obviously not from here.
Sorry, group for what?
We have a little song play we like to do, but I don't know if you've noticed the people here are not very open to creative outlets, maybe is the way to put it.
Okay, so you want us to do what now?
Just, if you want to come with me, we have a little side place sort of out of the way, and we can hopefully, a little entertainment.
She's gonna nod okay. Carapticus.
What? Yeah. Hello. Oh, hey, Celine. One sec. Put away the scrolls. Hey, beautiful. How can I help?
Someone you might want to be friends with.
Oh no, I can only see one person here I want to be friends with.
Oh, he looks very saddened by that.
I'm just kidding, fella. How can I help you? Carapticus the Conjurer. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Well, it was more for how we can help you. We wanted to share our art with someone who might appreciate it. And your group looks like.
Oh. Well, I can't speak for all of us, but certainly there are a few patrons of the arts amongst our party. Myself included, of course. And then, minor illusion. Just Carapticus above my head.
All the knights immediately.
Yeah. So
that is the
basically,
face I'm putting.
As soon as you do that, he tackles you. Let me roll.
What? What?
Jesus.
He's stopping you from making a scene. That's what he's doing.
What's your AC?
Honestly, thank God.
Oh, I did mage armor, so it's 15.
All right, so he just kind of grabs onto you, but he can't. He's like, "You gotta stop that. You got it. They're gonna."
What?
Celine's kind of partway pulled out her sword. It's just like,
oh, if I see Celine draw a weapon, Tussle
it's
will
only
be
partly
over
out.
Oh no, she'll
partly out.
Well, hey,
she'll also probably bring Belmean with her.
How big is this?
I mean, it was just going to be it's going to be above my head. I think it can only fill a 5-foot cube anyway. A minor illusion, so it'll be probably about the limit of that because it's crap.
Roll roll initiative.
Sure. I mean, I will stop it if he tackles me and says no.
Okay.
Or immediately dismiss it because it seems a bit odd.
Yeah.
Why he's saying,
He's
not hurting me, is he? He's just telling me.
No. Yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
Well, easy, Celine, easy, Tussle. Whoa. Sorry about my bodyguards. They are a little bit jumpy sometimes. Why can we not do the spells here?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed anything out of the ordinary. Not taken well here. They're very law and order here. So much so that it's hard to enjoy. Yes. Ever since Heart's Faith has been slipped into Mount Celestial, Excelsior has been pretty upset.
So they don't like magic?
No, it's not they don't like magic. It has to be used according to the principle of order. At the right place, the right time.
Let me guess. We got to have a license to have to do spells and things now.
No. It's not really a license. You just have to follow the unwritten rules.
Oh, that's not at all confusing. Okay. So what are the basic rules then?
Well, don't do magic is pretty much the
Oh,
basic
well,
one,
so-
unless you're a paladin or someone who is part of the ruling council.
Oh, so they don't not like magic, but they don't like magic really. That's what we're. Okay, fine, great. That's doesn't ruin my act at all. Well, we still appreciate the arts, but we're kind of busy right now. We've got to go help the people with the Modrons, sir. But perhaps we could swing by your establishment on the way, maybe. Guys, is that a thing? Tussle, they're artist Tussle. Maybe you'd be interested in this too.
Art. And her eyes changed back to the pink mode, and she's like, I love art! I am an artist. She sticks out her arm, which at the moment would probably be still a fresco that she did back in the centre of the town.
Tussle, we're trying to avoid. Oh.
Tussle just
You guys are
animated.
starting to attract the attention of the knights.
It is
They,
paint.
they start moving sort of because you're not leaving like they wanted you to, and you're.
Guys, I think it's best we start walking
Yeah,
in whatever
yes.
direction we're going to leave. Okay?
Yeah, but should we go in the direction of their place, or should we just leave? This gentleman maybe lead us to the place on the way. Maybe no. Yeah.
I would like to see art.
You can take
as
them
long as
now,
we
or,
keep
or when you
moving.
come back, it's fine. I'll find you. You guys are. You
We
stick
can
out
do this
here.
on the way back. We have a mission at the moment, and that takes priority over the art.
Yeah, fine. We'll meet you back here when we come back. Well, I didn't get your name. Who are you? He says as he's leaving, as he's walking away. Wait, what? Who are you?
Right, that's fine. Okay.
Is there any
Go on.
response?
Nothing.
No. Well, we know what he looks like.
All right.
Classic.
Perhaps we should ask one of these guards what the rules are so I do not break them intentionally. Other than no magic, I assume there are other things.
Oh yeah, I mean, probably don't, murder people. Take their stuff. General
That-
normal rules.
Tends to be an existing law in most planes.
Yeah.
Yes, Crapticus, but I meant more specifically this city.
Because you see, as you're talking about these things, people are moving away from you.
I think we're attracting a bit too much attention. We should just continue as fast as we can to find this Lord Prasad.
Yeah.
Because then at least we'll have we'll say we're working on his orders, and that might cut some ice.
There might be some bit less tutting around us and things. That'd be nice. Glares at the audience.
So you're getting quite a bit of glares back. And the
Yeah,
children in
we go.
this town are like eerie.
Oh,
Like, because they're not playing in the streets. They're standing like almost with attention by their parents.
Oh no.
It's
This
creepy.
is the town from Footloose. All the sticks up their butts.
Well, Evan's going to try and convince everyone to just march on through and catch, and find
Yeah. That's good.
Celine's going to be like at the back to make sure like nobody strays away.
Crapticus will slow down so that he gets to the back and then continue matching Celine's pace.
No, you go in front.
Oh, I get it. Because then you
Come
get the
with
better.
me.
Because then you get the better view. I get it. Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right.
Swag.
So
Yep.
you make it out of the town without pretty much any other incidents, unless you want to do anything else.
No, we're heading straight to Grassat.
Like us, we're leaving.
You definitely
Can't
get that
imagine
feeling
why.
like they don't.
What?
like-
Yeah, exactly. Why?
Evan, you kind of get some approving looks. Even Belmine, you get some like the people that didn't see your bit of. And
Incident.
Celine, and Celine as well. Ezekiel, you almost have a guard following you.
How are they reacting to Tussle?
They don't really know what to do of Tussle. They're not sure if she's just an automaton of yours. They don't really know what Tussle is. Tussle is a very unique creature.
The same. She's attracting the same kind of attention she attracts everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
Which is, what is this thing?
In fairness, I think most of us are getting the treatment we normally get.
Oh, poor Zeke. Man did nothing wrong.
She's just standing there. Hey man, we end up going to the Beastlands. You guys are screwed. That's his.
Yeah,
place
his
of
domain.
time.
Yep.
Yep.
Just run into the wilderness.
I feel quite comfortable here. I not really welcomed anywhere I go, so there's nothing new here.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Crap, because you are feeling especially not welcome. It's like you're a different kind of blue than Celine somehow.
I'm a deep shade of blue, and there's nothing I can do. So far away.
Right.
All
So
right,
you make
let's
it
just get
out of the town, and you can see just up over a hill a number of tents have been set up, and there seems to be a group. Well, Evan, you would know. It looks like foot soldiers, and then sort of it looks like a group of adventurers as well, or people sort of like yourself. Like they're two separate groups, and you see what looks to be a full armored knight on a white charger, sort of moving back and forth along the hill, which you assume is probably Krasad.
Can we see any Modrons?
No, you can't see any Modrons, but you can definitely see a trail that's been left by a large group of something
Right.
heading.
Okay.
What direction would that be? Probably to the. It's not like because there isn't really a sun you can see it as things are kind of lit. And now that you're outside, it looks like a sort of a flat rolling plain. You can see some hills and some trees in the distance. The only thing that really sticks out, and there's like some small mountains and things, and there's Excelsior that you can see, is you can see a giant, looks like a spire that just seems to go up and up and up, and it's more to the center. Anybody who wants to roll on their history from the plains? Yeah, Celine would probably know.
That's a better roll. 20, non-natural. Oh no, sorry, 18.
16.
Okay. Yeah. Crapticus, you would have needed a 20 because your earlier days are fuzzy. Celine, you needed a 15.
Oh, it's not in the book. Nah, never mind.
No, it's not in the book. You realize that's probably the spire that Sigil sits upon, which is infinitely high.
Wow. So would it? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that kind of reaction is what something would have gone. Oh shit. Oh.
You are in the Outlands now.
Same for Carapticus, only without the knowledge, without the recognition, just awe.
Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna. If nobody asks her, she's not gonna tell anybody because she doesn't feel like it's.
Well, if she gasps as well and I'm next to her, I'm definitely going to go, wow. What is it?
Sigil sits on the very top of that.
Oh. Wait, hang on. Why wasn't that in the book? That seems like a basic thing. And pulls out the book and it's like furiously looking through the pages like, why isn't this here? This seems
And I'm like,
quite
why
relevant.
does she know something that I don't?
Well, yeah, that too. No,
But
there's
you-
many things that she knows that he doesn't know, and I think he's accepted that.
Corrupticus, looking through the book now, you see it, but it's the way it was phrased. It's so like why would they put this in the book? It's sort of it's a known thing.
Oh,
Not
I'm just
like
going to overlook that.
So it's like it's
I-
like common knowledge, right? It's common knowledge, so why would it be in the specifics?
I just kind of close the book and pretend I didn't see that. Yeah, that's
Right.
cool. Great.
Right, should we go and see this lord? This looks like the lord up on the horse up there.
Oh,
We'll see what he wants us to do to.
People seem most favourable to you and Belmine. Perhaps you should lead the conversation.
I'll,
Yeah, I'm gonna stand over there.
Hey.
I should not lead any conversation. I'll walk along, but
I'm happy to lead the conversation.
no.
I don't think
I
you
don't
should.
think this is the right place for you, Carapticus. I think.
How about me and Evan go? Because we might be matching them in combat attire.
That's a good idea.
I think they'll take us seriously.
Tussle
Oh,
looks
yeah,
down at her
seriously,
entire body
huh?
made of armour and is slightly insulted.
Seriously, huh? Well, Tussle and I are going to go stand with Ezekiel in that case, because he may actually appreciate our company. Come on, Tussle.
Zeke, do you,
I do
Zeke,
not
do you
think
want to
Zeke
come?
will appreciate our company.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think you two need to.
I nope. I'm with you. Come on. We're the outsiders. Let's go.
As you all get closer, you see what looks like not quite identical, but fairly identical to the page that was sort of looking for people to come help. Approach you, basically all, and corrals you and says, "Okay, great, you're here. You might as well go see Sir Kassad because he's going to want to talk to you and make sure you want to do this and you're committed to the cause." So he sort of ropes you all to go see.
Okay. That's a bit rushed.
What is the cause?
Protecting the Modrons, remember?
No, I know, but is that a cause in itself? Are we trying to get them somewhere?
Yeah, you were trying
Is
to.
it indefinite? I am concerned about committing myself to this cause.
No, it's not. The page looks. No. It's just to make sure that the Modrons make it safely to the next gate, which is in Trade Gate.
And then there are other people on the other side to ensure they get to the next gate safely.
Well, we can only sort of control this side. That's on another plane.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it goes south on the other plane, then it is a futile endeavour. She just turns and starts following him.
Okay, so you get to the plane. The page says that this seems to be the last of the groups that have come. My lord. Great. He kind of looks you all over. Gives Evan a nod. Good to see. Night such as yourself, sir.
My lord.
So, I'm sort of guessing you're probably here for the money, or are you here for the Modron? I guess the money then. That's fine.
We do have
fine.
have an
It's
interest
not-
in defeating these creatures. They seem to be taking mechanical parts, and one of our party has suffered from such a crime.
Tussle holds out her broken hand up in the air.
Oh, are you a Modron? You don't look like a Modron.
I am not a Modron.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. All right, well, I'm just going to sort of spill everyone in on the news here, but I think we would like to sort of investigate you're the sort of the first person we've seen that sort of survived or is still around. You'll know more once I finish. So he gets back up on his horse and he says, all right, thank you for all coming. Those of you who do this out of their goodwill, thank you. Those of you who want to be paid, it's understandable. We're not asking a small task. It's a dangerous task. We already know that these nights are some of the soulless, darkest nights we've ever come across. My sole being has been to stop these nights. I mean, I can't deal with the politics of that ridiculous city over there, but stopping these nights is sort of been my life work. And now they're attacking the Modrons. And because of my sister, we know that with the Modrons somehow they're gaining an advantage. We don't know what the advantage is, but it has to be stopped. And that's why you're all here. So what the plan is we'll guard the Modrons in shifts, 8 hours on. Sorry, 16 hours on, 8 hours off. Each of you will be given your shifts. Most likely you'll stay in small groups of around 6 or 7. Thank you for your time. My page will assign you to your groups.
Wait, did he just say? So we might not be all in the same group.
Well, I think we'll put ourselves together as a group. I think they want the most effective fighting force, and we know each other.
Is he talking about the shiny knights that we just saw? Or different knights?
I think they're the different knights. These
The Takarian.
Tarcharian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Takarian.
those ones! Oh, yeah. No, that was a genuine slaying question.
No, that's fine. You didn't make it clear. I mean,
Do we have any information about these knights? Classic fighting styles, weaknesses, strengths?
they're a mixed group of spellcasters, knights. They don't seem to be particular one faction or another. They do
Bit like
seem
us,
to have
then.
some mercy killers in them. They have some chaos dietetics, but that just happens to be the ones they've seen. They have a
Mercy killers
bulb.
we know.
Their symbol is a bulbous flower.
And the kind of magic these spellcasters have been doing, I'm guessing it's the kind of things that you guys frown upon here, right? So the kind of, more destructive, chaotic magic?
It's not. I mean, chaotic magic has its uses. There's lots of wizards in each of the knights' armies that use fireballs and other chaos. As long as it's controlled in an orderly fashion.
How many of
The
your
right
So that
guys?
means that we can use our magic to defend the Modrons then.
And do you know what sort of tactics these guys use? I mean, they've clearly attacked once before.
We don't. The only reason we know that they are interested in the Modrons is the knight's sister. She left him a message.
How does she know? Where is
she? She had infiltrated the knights and found out that they had been using the Modrons in some way, and then the message, that was the last he heard of his sister.
Oh, so she hasn't come back, the sister. That was just a
No.
message. We haven't heard from her since. Oh, God. Where was she posted?
He doesn't know where she was. I mean,
Oh.
as far as what he's told us, he doesn't know where she was. Other than she told him they had to protect the Modrons, or else he would be out looking for them.
Huh. Like a dying declaration. Well, that seems... Sorry, I mean, she might not be dead, but... Yeah. probably not something we should mistrust necessarily. What would you guys be doing if you weren't here?
Sorry, what were we doing?
Yeah, if you
areas?
weren't here defending the Modrons, what would you be doing?
We'd be defending the area and around here. Shurgasad doesn't like going into Excelsior, but he definitely, this is his home and he defends it.
Oh, I just wanted to see if maybe, just to make sure this wasn't a ruse to lure you guys out of your normal places you defend to instead defend Modrons, and then while we're here defending Modrons, those guys go in and ransack your towns and things.
I don't think so, but I mean, maybe, but there's still a lot of knights left in the city.
Okay. Well, if you're sure you got it covered, then I'm sure it's fine.
And he points to
Whoa.
the citadels that are floating in the sky, and he says, "You see those? Those are all protectors of this area."
Cool.
But
What was the name of Lord Crasad's sister?
her name?
In case we come across her, if she's not,
Why do you never have enough screen spaces? Greer. Cosad.
What did you mean when you said survive? Are they dismantling the Modrons entirely?
We don't know. His sister didn't give many details. We just know they want the Modrons. We don't know what they're doing with them. We don't know how it's going to make them more effective, or a weapon, or we don't know what they're doing with them.
So you have not come across any knights yet that are augmented in any way?
Not yet.
But it's possible, correct? Someone in Sigil mentioned that it's possible to use automotive parts to augment carbon-based life forms. They suggested it might be what someone's doing with my hand.
It might be possible. That's not something we know about. You actually seem to know more than we do about it.
Well, I think Celine's friend had a similar kind of augmentation, did she not?
I believe that was just a mechanical magical arm.
Well, what's the difference? Tussle.
I assume it was not repurposed from a sentient automaton. I imagine now she looks like she's starting to panic because she has no idea if it was repurposed.
We didn't examine it in any
creature.
great detail, but all I'm saying is it's possible. I hope it's not Tussle. Let's not worry about any kind of dismemberment. But
do you know what happens to Modrons when they die?
Nope.
He's looking directly at Tussle.
Tussle is blinking rapidly and not answering this question.
Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yeah. Do you know what happens when you die? She runs off. No, I'm kidding. She's turning there, just like I am not a Modron. So no, I assume Mount Celestia or the Nine Hells, like other sentient creatures.
They go back to Mechanus. Their whole body and every bit of them back to Mechanus, and they're recycled back into.
But not if someone's using their parts as augmentations. They can't be rebuilt or recycled.
If they're gone, if they die, everything goes back.
Oh, so they keep them alive but take bits off of them, so they're like vegetables. Oh, that sucks.
Tussle looks absolutely horrified at Crapticus when he says that sentence.
That is Tussle. That is horrible. I'm in full agree. I'm not making light of this. I would not make light of, everything's gonna be all right, Tussle. Okay? And he kind of tries to put a reassuring arm on her shoulder. It's gonna be okay. All right? Easy, Titan.
the Modrons we are protecting, they have lost any. Have they lost forces since they left Mechanus to these knights? Do we know?
Other than what his sister told the Lord, we don't know. We don't. It's not like we have numbers of Modrons.
I just wondered if there was any pattern to their attack schedule that we could anticipate. And your hired hands, how many of them are mages?
I don't really know. Like, for me, the Lord may, but I don't.
It's only to ensure that every watch has someone capable of casting. We would not want any, gaps in defenses. Can we speak to the Lord?
I can ask. He's pretty busy, though. It's unlikely you'll get an audience, but maybe.
Well, asking would be greatly appreciated.
We will. With that, the page leaves. You see other people coming up and giving assignments, basically the shifts and where they'll be.
Did we get shifts before he left, or not?
Not yet.
Did I miss anything other than gathering info about these knights?
Gathering info on what they might do with the basically our enemies and what they might be planning, but didn't get a lot of conclusive stuff.
Right. Roll on your perceptions.
Ooh.
Natural.
Oh, nice, a nat 1.
I got a good roll this time, so instead of a
Again.
17, it's a 16 because of my -1.
12.
Okay. Anyone above 10, you see what looks like a whirling storm just sort of descend upon the whole area. Surrounding you now is like little tiny, almost like gems. Those with Arcana?
Yep.
Roll on the Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
And all of you need to make a dexterity save.
On Arcana, I got 24.
Oh, nice.
Another natural 20, 2 in a row.
Wow.
So,
Impressive.
That was a 19.
I
you gotta do dex save
crit
now.
as well on my dex save.
Dex save.
Oh, dex
Oh.
save.
There we go.
I rolled very badly and ended up getting a 6.
Okay, so 6.
How?
I can't believe I rolled a 1 and then a 20.
I got a
But-
natural 1 on my dex save, so it's 3
So
for
did
me.
I. After 2
Hey.
nat 20s, I rolled a 1.
Well, it's the balance.
This is going to be another Celine get caught in the cave kind of thing.
I'm
Great.
too busy admiring the gems to do a dex save.
Yeah. So those who made above 20 on their Arcana checks.
Yeah.
Everything about what's happening to you screams magic. And not only magic, but it's like you're in the middle of a divination or a summoning spell.
Oh, this might be our guys. Uh-oh, here we go. Hold on, everyone. What? Fails the dex save.
Yep. Pretty
Okay,
much.
so
Yeah.
who made above 13 on their dex saves?
Yeah!
come
Go
on.
Zeke and Tussle, am I right?
Evan, what about you? Did you make it? Oh, I can't hear you, but
Just the shake of the head was enough.
yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Good. That's fine. That's all. Come on. Right. So we'll go. I'll start with Crapticus and move along. You're first next in my order of pictures.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Great. Just remember, I'll tell you but remember what your number was. You're number 1, Crapticus.
Obviously, naturally
Don't tell him
dying.
that.
Celine, are a 4. And Evan, you're a 3. Belmine, you're a 2. Oh, nobody got. Oh.
Please don't let that be our assignment.
No, I think
Oh,
it's
is this
the
going to be like
different
ones go with ones, twos go with twos, threes go with
That's what I mean.
threes?
I hope not.
No. All right.
I'll be all on my own.
Okay. Fine. It's my call anyhow. All right. So, Grapicus,
Yeah.
you can still hear everyone in the swirling, whirling storm around you, but you cannot see a thing.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Oh,
it's
great.
It's not like somebody turned out the lights. It's like you cannot see. You can't see.
This happened to me once before, didn't it? Because of Tussle's rage hit me. and
Yeah, I
made me
did
go
blind
blind.
you once.
It feels
So
very
I'll-
much like that.
So I will instinctively stop talking because I need to be able to hear to know where I am.
And you see this, obviously not you, Crapticus, but the rest of you, actually. Yes, Celine, right now, you feel like Crapticus is constantly asking you questions, like question after question after question after question after question.
That's just a normal day.
And it's
Mm.
like, you can't even think. There's so many questions. Like, you're completely confused. He's not letting you answer the first one, the next one. He's asking another one on top of that. And now Belmine's asking you questions. Evan's asking you questions.
Mhm.
You
God,
are
it's a locust plague
completely
question.
confused. Right. Right. Celine and Johnny, Ezekiel and Tussle,
Who?
roll on your perception.
All right.
perception.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay, so because my perception's actually gone up.
Yeah.
Since I've leveled up, but I've rolled an actual 1, so it's not helping me at all.
Dang.
Isn't
Has
that
he been
annoying?
walking around with his eyes closed this entire session? Because every perception
much.
check, it's not going well for him, is
Just
it?
focusing on the wrong things. That's the issue.
Right, so Ezekiel, I mean, you're just completely distracted by these swirling crystals all around you. Tussle, Belmine disappears.
This is deeply concerning to her. So she's going to start literally like, Zeke? Belmine is gone.
Well, yeah, I can't see anything. There's the
No, Belmine is gone.
Belmine. Can you hear us?
Okay, and then
Can I?
Celine and Ezekiel and Tussle, one more perception roll.
Oh gosh,
Okay, alright.
That's a lot better.
that's not a lot better. That's a 9.
21. My perception's
24.
actually quite good.
Okay. Evan disappears.
Oh no, okay,
Jesus.
so she's gonna. Oh, I don't want to go into that storm actually, because I assume we dodged it, right? We're not stood in it.
You basically like hit the ground when it came.
Yeah, so Tussle's gonna shout to Carapticus and Celine and be like, Carapticus, Celine, move towards my voice.
Yep, coming.
Faster
Coming.
than that.
Do Evan and I hear this, or are we actually gone?
You do not hear it.
Yep. Just
As soon
coming.
as they get
I
within,
can't
like-
see.
As soon as they get like to the edges of the thing, I want to just grab them and pull them out of it.
Okay, Celine, roll
Mhm.
a d6.
Two.
All right. You just start wandering off in a random direction.
So I don't know what's going on. Like,
No.
Celine. Gotta keep going.
shut up! You're distracting me.
No.
Carapticus?
Hello. I'm
What is
following
happening?
Tussle's voice.
Leave
I'm following
me
your voice. I can't see.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna hear that he's yelling like I can't see, and be like, the effects of this magic seem to vary, but Belmina and Evan are missing. Is it too dangerous to enter to try and extract Celine? I am concerned for her well-being if she stays within this storm. She's saying that to Zeke.
Take the conjurer. I'll get her and see if I can find the other two. Where the hell they've gone.
Okay. She's gonna grab Crapticus by the wrist as soon as he gets close enough to the edge of the storm that she doesn't have to reach in, and just drag him like several feet away from the storm.
Right. Belmine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because you are now floating in space. Basically, it's like it's sort of whitish around you. There's no real noticeable land features or anything around you.
On a cloud.
Okay.
Evan?
Yep.
You are in what looks to be a city. All around you is sort of treetops, and you're on these walkways that are on these giant trees. Think of like the Ewok village, but not Ewoks, but an actual. And it's all humans all around you, mainly. That's all you see. You see, that's not true. You see a couple half elves, dwarves, and you see something that looks like halflings, but they're very different than the halflings you've ever seen. They're sort of
Okay.
they're quite different, and they all seem to they have like a stick, the halflings sticking out of their backpack, and it has like it almost looks like a slingshot top. And roll in your history, Evan.
Uh, 8.
And run. It does trigger, though. This city reminds you of a story your mom used to tell you. You don't know why, but it just feels like stories your mom used to tell you.
Are the creatures around me reacting to me as if I'm actually there, or are they?
Yep. There's some, I mean, I should have done this before. They seem somewhat like, because you just sort of appear and they're like, oh. And then they just kind of go back to their business like, I guess he's some thing. It's kind of weird, but you don't seem alarmed. Like you're not trying to harm them.
I'm going to try and ask one of them where I am, if I can get someone's attention and I can speak a language that they speak.
Yeah, they seem to speak like they oh. You don't know where you are. Well, how did you get here?
I don't know. It was sparkling in the air. I think some sort of spell was.
And as soon as you say I don't know, it was sparkling, those halflings like run over to you and they just start peppering you with questions. Where did you come from? How come you're here? What are you doing? And they start looking at you and they're like, oh, you're. Roll on your perception as they're like all over you.
Oh dear. One.
All right. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
That's fine. And they're like, wow, you this is very nice stuff. They're like, and then they're like, all right, you're kind of boring, and they walk off.
I love her.
Yeah. Finally, the person you were talking to is like, oh, I'm really sorry. The Kender, they're a hassle. They're nice enough, but they're a hassle. You really should start checking for your belongings. They have a tendency to consider your belongings their belongings. So
Oh no.
oh dear.
you asked where you were. You're in Solus.
So where's that? So
Solus, Solace.
oh, sorry, yes. No. I've no idea how I've ended up here. This is a. I thought it was bad enough going through gates when I knew there were gates there. This is This is even more confusing.
He looks at you like, what gates? What are you talking about?
Don't ask. Don't ask. It's I couldn't begin to explain.
What? Maybe you want to. He points to this large building. You should go over to the inn. And just rest up, maybe. Maybe you need a drink or two.
That is not the worst idea I've heard for some time. Yeah, I'm happy to go and
And you see that
see if I can pull out some money. I don't know if I've got any left, depending on what the Kender have been up to.
Yeah, you seem to be missing all of your money.
I got you.
And you're also missing. Did you have any daggers or anything like that?
Let's see what would they be likely to take?
Little scams.
So I've got my personal currency. I think I've got the party
No.
kit, but that should be in my handy haversack. So I don't know if they could get into that.
Yeah, you're probably fine in that. Anything in the haversack is probably fine.
Okay.
You have to know what you're doing.
No daggers.
That is if
I've
you
got
still.
a dice set.
I was going to say that is if you still have the haversack. You did roll a 1, didn't you say on your?
Yes. Well, it was a 2, but yeah, -1 on perception. It wasn't a natural.
I'm not taking your haversack.
Oh god. I was about to say a bit brutal to have the entire party funds.
That's the reason why the
looted
scrolls
in
aren't in
one
there.
go.
Evan's gone on a big day out and just splurged all of our
Yeah.
collective funds. Of all the characters, I would have suspected him the least.
That's why he's
Might be the only one you believe they didn't actually just go and spend it on himself.
Seems most out of character.
But yeah, it's fine. We can worry about what you have and haven't. But yeah, Belmine, we'll switch back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're surrounded in kind of floating in.
White nothingness.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear anything?
God, like there's some wind blowing on you. There's.
Okay. Okay.
What are you thinking about right now?
I think I'm still very panicked about what just happened even before all this with my magic, and I think the first thing that would come up in me now is, Tari, what's happening? Help. I'll immediately reach for her since
Okay.
I can't really reach anyone else.
You feel her, and she's like, "Where did you go? Thought you were in the Outlands. You're not in the Outlands.
I'm not?
No. Kind of feels like you're in the astral plane."
Right before I got here, I recognized what seemed like a summoning spell of some sort. Or
What do you remember?
some
What do you
kind
remember
of,
exactly?
a whirlwind type storm of gems or crystals.
Were they
And it looked
fractured?
like-
Do you remember? Were they broken? Because it sounds like you were in a divination storm.
Yes, that's what it felt like. It felt like divination magic.
Hmm.
What do I
Well,
do?
There's not much you can do. You're on the astral plane now.
I love the image of Tari just sipping a beer, being like, "Well, what you can do."
Sucks
Yeah.
to be you.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Right. Do I still have a body, or am I am I
Well-
physically there?
It's strange because you should have a cord. You don't. I didn't think you were a planer.
Okay, Tari, you're always cryptic, but now you're really just outdoing yourself. Can you explain what you mean?
I just did.
So I'm planar, is what you're saying.
I mean, you weren't, but you should have a cord.
Okay. That's nice.
I know what she means.
Oh, I got it.
I don't.
Primes have a cord that anchors them to their prime.
Right. And I don't.
You do not.
Awesome. Can I do magic? I'm gonna try and cast magic. Just
Okay.
throw out that fire again. Because I'm getting really, really pissed off. I'm having a bad day.
Yep, you can do magic.
I'm gonna put my full anger at it and cast what I suppose now is Sacred Flame.
You have a very nice flame in front of you, hovering in space.
Okay. I can do this, at least. Okay. When I cast, do I see any effect around me? Does something happen, something react?
No.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, roll in your perception.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 17 on the die plus 5, so 21.
Okay. You see what looks like a silvery strand in front of you.
Would that be my cord? I'm gonna grab onto it.
Okay.
Been hanging around Celine too much.
Yes,
poking.
I'm just poking. I'm just poking. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. Grab onto it if I can reach it.
Okay. It doesn't. It's not something you can hold on to for some reason. You can't actually grab it.
Okay. Can I follow to along it and see where it leads?
You can't really how are you following it? What are you doing to follow it?
Swimming, for lack of a better word.
Moving your arms and swimming doesn't seem to cause you to move, but you
Okay.
do move, but not really in concentration with your arms moving. It's more. Roll on your intelligence.
Okay. 14 plus 2, 16.
It seemed to be when you wanted to go, you moved.
Okay. So I'm willing myself to go follow that strand.
Okay. And you're slowly following the strand. Which way are you going to go? It seems to be going up and down from you. You can go either way.
Down.
Okay. How long do you follow it down? For how long? And to be fair, it's hard to gauge because there's no way to gauge time.
Right. I'll be pretty persistent for a while.
Okay. Right, then we'll switch back to the others while you're doing that. Right. It's been about 15 minutes. The storm has passed. Parapticus, you still can't see anything. And Celine is sort of talking to herself randomly, walking in different directions still.
Is there any visual effect on Carapticus's eyes? Out of interest, that Tussle can see?
Yeah, they're gone completely white.
Carapticus?
Yeah.
Your eyes are incorrect.
What? Well, thank you, Tussle, for that. I really needed
There are
that
no
right now.
pupils or irises.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay, that's probably the effect. Cool, cool. Anything else weird about me? I mean, as in out of the ordinary for me?
I imagine he just looks normal, right? Like the rest of him looks normal.
I take it the storm's gone now because I can't hear it. So I'm just gonna make my way over to you. Just hang on one sec. What? I'm okay.
She like puts her arm under his arm so he's got some support, and she goes, "Not to concern you, but Belmine and Evan are missing.
What?
They appeared to disappear right before my eyes. Celine has gone what I will kindly call insane. I imagine it's temporary, but I am unsure. I have
that
sent
is
Zeke to look
concerning.
after her."
Well, at least I'm still sane. At least some of us are still, still here mentally and physically.
Zeke
yes.
is like herding Celine, like trying to make her to walk off. And just shouts over to Tussle, like, your bedside manner needs real work, Tussle. You're not helping in anything, right?
There is no bed here, Zeke. I am confused.
Can't you just, like, see if there's any magical stuff
Roll
going on?
intelligence saving throw.
Oh God! Now you're asking. Oh jeez.
And I'll pop a detect magic.
Oh yeah.
8.
Yep. She's still lost.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I've got an
coming
idea.
up on detect magic out of interest.
Yeah, good point.
So while this has all happened, you can see around you it happened to a number of people, and people are sort of putting things back together. And at the same time, another page comes and asks, do you have 6 in your group, or do we need to add?
We are in no fit state to fight.
Do you just see what happened, man?
Well, it's just a divination storm. It'll be over in an hour.
He is
Just wait it out.
blind.
What?
Wait, hang on. When you say it'll be over in an hour, do you mean as in everything will be back to the way it was in an hour? Like I'll be able to see, and the other two will be back, and Celine won't be crazy anymore?
Well, who's Celine? And
The other one.
you mean
The other blue one. The one like the female version of me.
Oh, you're a male.
Oh, rude.
Yes, I am a male. I do not wish to show you proof of that, but I am.
That's fine. Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, rare cases. I mean, who knows with your physiology, but it should be fine.
Thank you. You've been reassuring.
But do you need more people in your group? Is my actual reason to be here.
We will not commit to a watch until our friends have returned from wherever they have been displaced.
But there will be 6 of us when they return.
Okay. Well, then we'll put you in the mid for now.
Thank you. You've been helpful.
Anytime, sir.
DM, wherever the divination storm happened, is there any kind of residual effect that's on the ground, or are any crystals kind of listed about?
Yeah, there's some embedded things. They're pretty broken up, like tiny pieces of gems.
Zeke's just going to pocket a couple because he thinks that it
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be useful. And then he's going to go back to herding Celine away from a group of people.
She's probably going to punch him at one point. Because she's getting pissed off.
Will you start? Now in the face.
Yeah, she's going to punch him again.
Are you rolling for this, Jess?
Yeah,
just
I'm
saying,
rolling for it.
Thank
I'm
you.
just because I thought I would do that because it's fun. But yeah, that's a 22.
Yeah, I mean, nearly twice over. Yeah.
Hey, Tussle, is that guy gone? Because, my God, he was annoying and not helpful, and he's still here,
He's
isn't
gone.
he?
Oh, that's an 8 damage.
8.
Is it? It's +4. No, that's hit dice. No, so it's 3. So it's 3. Ignore
Oh,
me.
good.
It's 3.
Good, cool.
Ezekiel goes unconscious from one hit.
Yeah, I mean, he is the glass cannon now, obviously.
One Punch Man.
Carapticus, what do you know about a divination storm?
I don't think Carapticus knows anything specifically about divination storms. He knows about the divination school of magic, but it's not his forte, but he's aware of it. Is that unless
It's pretty knowing
unless
either.
there's anything else that he would know about storms?
He
Seems
probably
unlikely.
would know.
Nope. I could only guess. I know about divination magic. Usually it's for prophesizing the future or seeing and into places and sometimes traveling, I guess. But then also, I think there is a spell that actually causes damage that I think Rages use, which is a divination spell, which I didn't really understand, but you know.
So is somebody watching us?
Well, if 2 of ours are missing, I'm wondering if maybe they've been transported somewhere else, or at least a part of themselves has been transported somewhere else, and you know, with this divining magic, maybe that's one of the chaotic effects from it. Me being blind, though, I don't understand that. And unless I could somehow see into somewhere else, or people could see me.
Maybe you should try.
Okay, I will cross my eyes and concentrate really hard.
I know this isn't gonna work, it's just funny.
Like grits his teeth and everything, like it's straining. Flexing his 16 intelligence.
Roll an Arcana check. It's fine.
All right. That'll be 18.
Yep. Your eyes are blackness. Darkness. You're pretty sure you see some 2 little lights there coming through, but you might be just because you're trying too hard. You're hurting your brain.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Would recognize that. Not the first time he's hurt his brain. Nope. Still blind. Well, the guy said an hour, so let's just sit tight and wait it out. And everything, I'm sure, Tussle, will be fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna take any parts of you. Not while I'm here.
Yes,
point
I'm
me in-
sure you will be adequate protection without your eyes.
Yep. Just
And then
point me
she
in the right.
turns to Zeke.
Just point me in the right direction, and I'll send a spell wherever you tell me to put it.
You can leave Celine. She will be fine in an hour.
He just turns back to her with a bloody nose. Like, yep. And he'll
I
go
imagine
wrong.
if you stand further away, she will not be able to punch you.
Back
Oh, is
steps
she being
away.
aggressive? I could restrain her. Just point out. Just
Bad
tell
idea.
me
No.
the exact coordinates of where to send the hand, and I'll get the hand to grab her.
Don't. No.
You are
that's a bad
blind.
idea.
Okay. Just saying.
Keep...
I can make the
Does,
disc. I've got 10 minutes.
Does Carapticus still have the red eye, the symbol?
It
Interesting.
still has a symbol.
So the symbol lasted like through his entire eye is white, but the symbol's still there.
The symbol's
Because
basically
the symbol's
part of my
around
skin
his
now.
eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
It's he gone for a face tattoo.
Mm.
Mike Tyson's still there. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mike Tyson.
The old face tattoo.
Tussle,
Good
why
idea.
does this stuff keep happening to us?
I'm unsure. I think the knights seem to mention chaos, and to be fair, we are moderately to severely chaotic.
Maybe that's being kind. I think we should stop asking questions and just, hopefully our party members return. This is weird as hell.
Hmm.
As long as Sleep doesn't punch me again, I think we're moving on the right track.
All right. I mean, so you guys can ride out the hour if you want.
Just gonna ride it out.
Tussle just keeps doing stuff in front of Craptus' face to see if he can see it. Like waving things, doing hand signals, making little.
If Zeke kind of knows the vague area where Belmead and Evan were, he's going to try and stop people like congregating in that area just to get there, like something apparating to somebody's tent.
Smart.
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah, you can figure out basically where they left.
Yeah.
And Crapticus, every once in a while you get like a vision of what Tussle is doing in front of you. You see it clear as day. But you can't see, but you get.
I just go, stop that. Stop it.
She just does this for like 3 minutes straight, waiting for it to get in.
Oh, 'cause-
That's actually pretty funny. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yep. But I got something for a moment there. Wait, what? Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. It's there again.
Right.
No, that's gone.
Evan, did you want to do anything in your hour?
I'm going to try and work out where the Kenders have gone, because once I go to the pub and realise I've got no money, I'm going to try and track them down and try and get my money back.
Okay.
Because he's embarrassed he can't pay for his round.
Something's
Okay.
probably gonna like curl up in a ball because like if she didn't think she'd probably hurt someone.
And yeah, you see Kender, but they don't look like the Kender you saw. And they're coming towards you because you look quite interesting.
Sorry, I was trying to catch up with the things.
No,
Different Kenders, you say?
different Kenders that are coming towards you have a gleeful look on their face as they get near you.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye on them this time. I've learnt my lesson, and say, have any of your colleagues been spending my money? They seem to have taken it off me.
Colleagues? So, what do you mean by colleagues?
Well, they were other ones that look like you. I haven't seen them before.
Look,
Oh my god.
look like us. What does that mean? Us, me. Look like my friend over here, or like me? Like they have brown hair, blonde hair.
Well, there were several of them. I didn't see them all. They were all about your height, though. Different height from me.
Let's see. Maybe can we here if we measure on you? How tall were they on you?
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands off me. Keep your hands off me. Don't. I've had this before. Right.
All right. Roll in your perception.
Come on.
Oh no.
You're probably gonna be fine.
Party funds are going.
That's a 3.
No.
Oh no.
They rolled they didn't roll that well, but they did not roll a 3, so Yep. Yeah. They actually don't find anything on you because you were cleaned out last time, but they do put some things in your pockets. And then Evan, that's the last thing you got to remember is you're like doing this around yourself, and you appear next to Ezekiel.
God. Where the hell have you been, man?
It was a town in the trees with like houses built up in the trees. I've never known anything like it. And there was I don't know how I got there. It's what's been happening here?
He just points at the carnage. Well, Crabs can't see anything, and Celine decided she want to punch me in the face multiple times, so I decided to. Tussle seems fine. Bellarmine, we got no idea where she is. So I thought she was with you.
She wasn't with me. I was on my own, and well, there was no one else of this party there. There were living creatures, but I didn't like them too much.
Why?
They kept stealing all my stuff. Look, I've got nothing left in my pockets.
Evan, in your pockets, you do find one like shiny stone. Oh, are you still there?
Yep. I'm just trying to work out.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so you find one shiny stone, one crumpled up piece of paper, and then a small, tiny piece of paper, and it says, "You look like you were lost. You might need this."
Well, I didn't have anything in my pockets, and now I've got. They are very frustrating little creatures.
And then, Bellarmine, as you're following your strand, you start to see what looks like something. It's pretty small, but you're getting closer. It's getting bigger and bigger, and it's red, like with red scales on it, and it looks like you're seeing it looks like a giant flying lizard. Roll on your either Arcana or History.
Okay. That is not good. Well, +4, so 12.
You're pretty sure this is a dragon of some sort you're coming closer and closer to. It doesn't seem like the cord is attached to it, but it seems to be near. And then roll on your perception.
Oh, that's fine. 19 plus something ridiculous. 5, so 24.
You're pretty sure something's riding it.
Something's riding the dragon.
And with that roll too, you're pretty sure you can make out a bit of yellow on the skin.
Death?
You would have no way of knowing that from this distance.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue, and I know that's very stupid, but I'm gonna continue. Get closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you get closer, you can see the dragon is actually moving with the first one, but they seem to be fighting something that's connected to that silver strand.
Okay.
And the person
I see
riding
what
the
that is?
dragon, he looks more like he's equipped in armor.
And I can't tell yet if it's Death or someone else.
In the armor, it would be tough to tell if it was Death. Unless you got really close.
What they're being. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. As you get closer, you can see the dragon's about to breathe on the person. Roll on your dex save.
Thanks.
That means about to take out a dragon.
Oh, that is not good. Not good. 9.
Okay. The flames engulf you. It feels like you're, and then all of a sudden you're behind Ezekiel.
Holy sh-
You've lost some hair and your eyebrows are gone, but pretty much that's it.
Facial scarring. Shit.
Hi.
Whoa.
And so you can see
Stop.
like smoke sort of coming off of Belmine.
Where are your eyebrows?
What's going on? What's happening?
Oh yeah, Crap,
Um,
you can now see.
Okay, I won't ask that.
And
Uh,
Celine, you are fine.
I'm just gonna stay in my little bowl where it's quiet.
Very quiet.
I was going to play along, pretend I still can't see.
Tussle's still doing hand signals in front of your eye.
So you see Crapticus's eyes go back to normal.
Oh
No.
yeah, that's a good point. I think you do know about that.
Hey.
I just look Tussle in the eye and go, I'm going to get you back for that. Not right
Your
now,
eyes have returned.
but at some point.
I would like to see you try.
It
tiny
has been
man.
noted.
And then she stands up to her full height, which I believe is several,
I'm sure it's taller than
several
him.
inches, if not a foot taller than Crapticus.
Yeah, probably.
And then she's going to go check out Belmine because I assume she would have heard Zeke yell, "Where are your eyebrows?" Which is a very interesting question.
yeah.
Raptors will go check on Celine instead.
Why are you
Right.
emitting smoke? Did you start a fire again?
Not me this time. A red dragon did.
What?
A dragon?
Yes.
Where were you?
Tari said I was on the astral plane. I don't know what a dragon is doing in the astral plane.
Maybe it is dead.
It didn't look dead, did it?
I wasn't there.
Also, someone was riding it, and it looked like death. I'm not sure if it was him, but it looked like death. And he was fighting someone.
The last time we saw Death was in that thing in the wizard's chamber, correct? Which did have a connection with dragons.
Yep.
I am concerned. I've been concerned for his safety since he has been missing, but now I am even more concerned. Are you okay?
Also, I can. Yes, I am. I can do this now, and I'll cast Sacred Flame on my hand.
Intentionally?
Right, so you fought a dragon and then your powers came back.
No, before that.
Oh. Still, it's pretty fucking badass. Not gonna lie.
It works when I'm angry. That's not good.
I don't know, I think I've...
I mean, all my magic only works when I'm angry.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
I assumed that was just where magic came from.
No, my anger came from light, or my magic came from light. Used to. Anyway, dragon things. I'm here now. What happened?
You disappeared before our
Yes,
eyes.
I got it. That.
And then
Yeah,
Crapticus lost his eyes and Celine lost her mind. And Evan also went missing.
Right
Me
as you
and Zeke were
say
fine.
what happened, that page comes back. It says, "Are you ready now? Could we
Is-
going?"
Shh.
Did Evan get back whilst I was away,
Celine?
boy?
Hey, Celine, are you okay? Celine?
Shut up. Shut up. Just
Yeah, she's fine, everyone. She's fine. This is entirely normal.
So you've been assigned to the mid, so we can show you where you want to be. You want to be sort of in the middle of the column of the Modrons.
Are you in a fit state to fight?
Yeah.
She looks at Crapticus and Celine. Are you in a fit state to fight?
are you in a fit state to fight?
That seems unnecessarily mocking. I am always in a fit state to fight.
Whoa, easy,
Then
easy.
off you go then.
Easy.
Off you
whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa there, and interpose between the two of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, hang on. Celine, we were friends, okay? Just calm down.
You know how annoying your voice is? Can you just, like... I've heard it non-stop for the past hour. Just shut up.
Oh, that would explain what's going on.
Shut up.
That didn't actually happen. Okay.
I'm gonna punch
right.
him.
I mean, he was leaving, but all right.
Can I roll for that? Or
You
no
can.
roll? E. Oh, that didn't hit at all. Never mind.
Reaches for his dagger, but doesn't pull it out because he's learning. not
When
to get
Zeke
into that
sees Celine
reflex.
miss, when Zeke sees Celine miss, he just goes up.
Celine, there is no need for violence unless you're going to direct it at an enemy. Inter-party fighting weakens a unit.
Great, then go find me someone.
I came to you with a position. We are going to the central column.
Then let's go.
She literally grabs her by the wrist and starts dragging her towards her behind the page.
You know, I liked you a lot better an hour ago. I'm gonna go hang with B. No, sadly turn and walk over to Belmy.
It's the magic talking. Let it be.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving her some space. I think that's the important thing. And besides which, I want to make sure you guys are okay because, well, you've looked better. Not gonna lie, it's really hard to tell how you're feeling a lot of the time now. Your face is a lot less expressive, so. And he wriggles his eyebrows a lot while talking to her.
Oh. If I knew that was the effect, I would have shaven them off a long time ago, so you'd leave me alone.
Oh no, now I'm gonna give you more attention.
Oh,
You're
no.
welcome.
Sorry, is Evan back and he's fine? He doesn't look...
Yep.
Okay.
Fine. Annoyed.
Just
He's
got
not
mugged.
gonna come with the fight,
Did you guys, while I was away, did you have a conversation about where he'd been? Out of interest.
Yes.
Cool.
Very briefly, yeah.
brief conversation. He doesn't really
Yeah.
know, to be honest. He's a bit
Okay.
described it, but
Yes. And Evan, I forgot about your condition. You don't actually know what that note said.
sorry.
I forgot about your condition. You don't know what.
Oh yes, no, I've got a couple of bits of note. I might I'll wander over to Carapticus to try and keep him out of any other trouble and say, can you make of anything of these things that I found in my pockets? There's creatures where I went, put them there, and he'll show and he'll turn out as the items that he's put from his pockets. There's a.
Sure, I'll take them and have a look.
Is it?
Okay. So yeah, the one is a crumpled piece of paper, and the other one is a little note that says, "You looked like you needed this."
Can I unfurl the crumpled piece of paper?
Yep. And it's basically an empty piece of paper, and then you can see someone scribbled quickly on it, an X in the center, and then it says "Crin" at the top. That's all.
Crin. Okay. Have you seen this, Evan? And I'll show him the Crin. Did you bother to, unfurl the crumpled paper to read it?
I only found it when I got back and pointed out that I'd been robbed.
Oh.
And obviously they'd taken my gold and replaced it with these couple of bits of paper and this old rock.
So you had this note here that said, I think you need this.
No,
Along
you seem
with
lost.
this, you seem lost. I think you need this. Along with this crumpled piece of paper, and you didn't think to look more at the.
I don't read so well. My eyes are getting cold and tired.
Oh, that makes so much sense. That's all right. I won't tell anyone if you're embarrassed about it. It's fine. I'll just. But this says Kryn. I don't know what Kryn... Do I know what Kryn is? Do I know what that refers to? Does that strike a chord with me, or...?
It's come up a couple times.
We've heard it before.
Okay.
It's reportedly where Evan's from.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing pointing to Kryn related to you, Mr. Dundragon. That's awful.
Was
Pile of
Kryn
evidence coming up here.
mentioned in conversation, or was that just one of the books?
I think it was
that
in the
Evan
book,
wouldn't-
wasn't it?
No, it
okay.
was in the armory is the wrong word. The blacksmiths
The room.
in Sigil.
Oh yes, that's right. I would have heard it.
Huh. Weird. Do you want
And
to
also,
take these?
if you look at that map-ish, there is a faint outline.
What sort of outline?
Kind of looks like a continent. You can't tell. You've never seen it before, unless you remember the map you've seen.
That is interesting.
How about that stone?
Yeah.
Looks
Come
like
on, wizard. Have a look at it.
Excuse me, Belmine. Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks.
That's all you do.
No, you are right. That is what I
Wow.
do.
It's the anti-Gandalf.
Oh,
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explains a lot, really, doesn't it?
Rapticus quoting Gandalf. That is.
Seen it all.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Can I have a look at this rock? Like, see if there's anything magical about it?
Sure. Well, how are you planning to?
Whatever I would normally do that would constitute an Arcana check.
Okay. You can roll in your Arcana if you want. You can smell it, taste it. Have on it.
12. Not so good.
It looks like a rock. Tastes like a rock.
I don't know about this rock. I'll put it next to the other items and see if anything changes.
Actually, yeah. What is your? Do you have any skills that would allow you to recognize what ore is? What kind of ore it is?
What kind of aura it is?
Ore.
What type of metal?
What would you do?
Oh,
Nature?
ore. Sorry. Investigation. I've got trained. That's or Arcana. Those are the only two that I think are any relevance to this.
Well, you're pretty sure this is it contains something other than just rock because it's heavier than it should be.
Hang on a second. Can I try and smash it?
Yep. What do you? Yeah, go ahead.
Just
Roll a strength check.
just put on 400 stamp on it, I guess. As the weakest member of the party, here we go. Oh, that's 17 on the dice. So strength check,
Nice.
17.
Right. Inside it, you find a large gold glinty thing.
Ooh, gold glinty thing, you say?
It looks like gold to you.
Okay, now this I'm going immediately interested in and presume some magic, but would like to investigate it further. Some sort of magical item, maybe. I think one of my bulbs just.
I don't understand these creatures. They took my gold off me, and now they seem to have given some back. I don't know what they're playing at.
I mean, whoever gave you this knows who you are. It's pointing to Kryn.
Well, I only turned up in that place for. Unless
Yeah,
whoever
It's
was
very weird.
drew me to them, but because
And didn't we in that room that we saw your history and all your family's history, and didn't that contain a red dragon as well?
There was a dragon there.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw.
Wait a minute. And didn't the blacksmith you guys said something about, or maybe it was in the books actually, that the Dun dragons weren't from Waterdeep or even from the Prime. I think they were from somewhere else. Maybe they weren't even human.
My history is becoming more confusing than I ever thought it would be.
It's clearly trying to find you.
I wish I knew what I was supposed to do to solve this. I've never been one for mysteries. I've always been a straightforward kind of a soldier.
Being back in 1 second, guys. We carry on.
Perhaps. So, after we are done protecting these Modrons from knights, perhaps we take this object, and she points at the gold ore stuff, to someone on Sigil, and just ask them to take us to where it is from. I imagine it's from the area you were from, and if we go there, we can likely ask them about you, if your family is of great repute.
That's as good an idea as any to find out what's happening with my family. But I think our first priority, I agree to help you find your hand. So if we can do that, then perhaps if we find this army attacking the Modrons, we can get one of those to tell us what they've done with it.
I'm almost hoping we will come across someone who has augmented themselves with it, and I will be able to cleave their arm directly from their body. But daydreams are for children, so we may have to go further than just defending this army.
So, wow.
Well, it'll be a good place to stop. Right.
You do frighten me sometimes, Tussle.
Yeah, you're scary as fuck right now.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, sure.
Don't kill me while I sleep, I guess.
Please.
We think you're really nice, Tussle. Please don't kill us.
Please. We're your friends, right? Friends. Fish are friends, not food.
Not food.
All right. So, because I'm assuming you start walking to your place.
Yeah, I
You
kind
gotta-
of hope this has been happening while we've been
Yes.
walking in the general
Yeah.
direction.
One thing about the Modrons, they don't move very fast, but they don't stop. So you can catch up to them and get to your spot, but that's why you need the shifts, because they just keep going.
Yeah.
It takes about an hour to get to your position. Just before you left, I'm sorry, it's before. You guys, you see a map of where it's going. I kind of forgot I didn't show you this. Can you see that now, or is it's not blacked out, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is where, obviously, where you're starting, and this is the route they're going to take. This route is known because the Modrons always take it. And Spireward is towards the spire. It's kind of weird because it's round, so it actually should be sort of that way, but map is. Okay. And so you catch up to the Modrons when they're about here. Okay, so
Among
there's a large...
the...
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was about to say just among their ranks, can we see any that are damaged?
No, you don't see any damaged, but you do see other people guarding them. I mean, you can ask spam questions. If you want.
Are they close enough that we can like stay in our given position and still sort of have a conversation with them?
Well, you had to walk past some of them when you were getting to position. Oh, move quickly.
I assume all is well so far?
We've had some. It looks like some knights in the hills. We're not sure. We haven't lost any yet. So definitely be on your guard.
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a boring duty. The Modrons just move along in a line. Not much is happening. You don't see anything. This area you're in now is kind of deserty, large sort of hills. You can see, obviously based on the map, it does sort of hit more of a foresty area at one point, but right now it's pretty desert. And the day passes. Not much happens. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're doing this? Because it isn't taking up a lot of time to babysit Modrons.
Do we have to stand are we standing? Can we stand together? As in, like,
Yeah.
can we talk to each other, etc.?
Yeah.
I think we're
There's
sort
no
of-
one. Yeah. There's no one actually monitoring what you're doing, but you.
Yeah. Tussle would stand next to Evan and ask him to give her as detailed of a physical description of the place he was in as possible. I will attempt to artistically recreate it when we have time.
I'll describe it. There was large trees with
Like giant
rope bridges between them and
Yeah, I mean
houses.
the trees were bigger than like what redwoods are, much bigger than redwoods.
So not anything that they would have been familiar with on the like prime material plane. Did they seem like abnormally large, or?
No, I mean they seemed like normally large, but they didn't. In this place, Evan describes it. People were just using them like they were their homes. You can see that some people were living in some of them. Okay, as it gets to dusk and it's almost the end of your guys' shift, roll in your perceptions, because everything always happens at the end of the shift, right? Not at the beginning.
Always.
Sure.
Yay!
I
Dirty
was
20.
I
crit!
spent most of the time examining that gold glinty thing. Just FYI, but 18 perception, yay!
Okay.
13.
30,
Wow.
20.
Why do I never crit in combat and it's only on
Yeah.
check?
First time.
It's pointless on.
Yeah, it's just-
Okay,
Rip.
those of you who rolled above 15 and those of you critted, I'll give you a little bit more information, but you definitely hear, so you're about here now. The Modrons about here. They're coming to the forest. You definitely hear the sound of what sounds like a large dog yipping ahead of you. And those who rolled well, you can tell that there's horses with them.
Hmm.
Okay, just a second.
sounds like
I
a hunt.
I think we're about to get attacked.
Yeah, Tussle and she's a sword.
Okay.
How light is it? Is it sort of twilight or is it
Yeah, it's just becoming
dark?
just becoming dark. I just sort of grouped you guys here. This is what you see. If you can imagine, I didn't want to put thousands of Modrons, but the road is actually Modrons. It's not a road. Like that's just where the Modrons are going. And there's sort of like these are cliffs, and that's what you can see from now in your area. And hopefully you can move each other around. I tried to assign it to people, so maybe it works.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Helpfully labelled in the top left-hand corner there.
Oh, sick.
Okay, and so the sound was coming from like just at the edge of what you can see. somewhere over here. And you can you did hear the sound of Modrons sort of reacting to it seemed like they were reacting to the dog sounds, which is strange.
Tussle is going to turn and be like, I assume we are not approaching this covertly.
No.
Does
She
anyone
takes
want
off
to get,
running.
Does anyone want to
So
get
it's
better
just-
eyes on this? Oh.
She's gonna start running.
Yeah, as soon I'm on the same side of the road, so she's not going to cross into the Modron path yet. But she's going to start running until she hits about where she thinks the sound is, and try and see across. And if she can't see across, she will try and make an attempt to cross. But
Okay. What we should do... Yeah, let's roll initiative now, so we get that done. Okay.
Why is everyone running about?
5. So maybe she doesn't.
20.
Appalling.
Okay, sorry, so Tussle was a 5, yes?
Yep.
And Celine was a 20. Very nice.
Evan got 9.
Belmine is 16.
Sorry, I gave that to Ezekiel. Ezekiel?
18.
Oh, nice. Nice. And Carapticus.
15.
Oh, not bad. Oh. Okay. Sorry, let me get that.
Oh crap, I need a few minutes. Hang on.
No worries. Yes. Okay. I'm assuming you're all going to move up in this round.
No.
Okay.
It's always
Okay.
one.
Then
Nope.
let's start. Let's do Celine first then.
Cool. Yeah, so she's just gonna be following Tussle, or I guess overtaking Tussle now to the sound of the dogs.
And those are 5-foot squares, so you should be.
Cool, cool.
covered. And they don't do like this edition doesn't do different distances inside outside, right?
It's difficult terrain.
No.
Really,
Yeah, just
Okay.
difficult terrain, I guess.
Yeah, they used to do something ridiculous. Like it's like 10 feet instead of 5 feet outside.
So we're using it as difficult terrain, are we?
It's not. This is pretty. The Modrons have kind of flattened this all out. Like it's.
Okay, cool. That's kind of all she can get to.
If
So-
you went into the rocks and stuff, yes, that would be considered difficult.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all she can get to. Can she see anything from there?
You can just see more of the Modrons. You can kind of hear the dog sounds more clearly, and they seem to be coming from more in that direction.
Yeah, I'll dash then. Get a little bit further.
Okay. Okay. What's your sight range? 60 feet?
Yes. She's not got dark vision.
Okay, it's twilight, right? So it's
Yeah.
You can kind of still see without torches. Hey, that. Right, Modrons. You can see now that the Modrons here are pretty panicked.
Okay.
They don't seem to be fighting back. They seem more like trying to sort of rush away, and some are just stopped, like they're confused.
She's gonna be shouting back, going, "Something's happening."
And it's definitely, now that you can see, it's like you see people in this area here
Mhm.
way more affected than, say, over here.
Something bad.
Okay, and so it is now Ezekiel's turn.
Zeke thinks that it's going to be easy to cross now, while the Modrons are kind of still in kind of order up the top. Is there kind of a gap that he thinks he can kind of run in, kind of blend in with the Modrons? I don't think he can get all the way across the road. What he's trying to do is get over the other side of the road.
You could,
Can he kind of time it to kind of slip into the ranks and kind of duck down?
yeah, if you want to roll on acrobatics and athletics,
Sure.
you just got to make a 10, not just like basically.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. So you make it through. If you rolled less, it doesn't mean you want to make it through. It just would have half your movement while you were trying to dodge them.
Yeah, he's just going to try and kind of beeline straight across. He's going to try and get some cover behind these. These are larger
Okay.
rocks over there. So he's encumbered. So that's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's his dash. He's going to kind of hunker down.
Okay.
To kind of avoid being seen.
Okay.
As much as a 6 foot something half orc can be. And that's his turn.
Okay. We'll skip Belmead for now. I'm just going to assume she's going to fall asleep. Red con. And then Crapticus.
Yeah, it does change things a little bit actually. So he's going to move up, normal movement speed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then cast levitate on himself. Just
Okay.
levitate 20 feet up and see what he can see with that higher altitude over the Modrons to see what these things are we're going up against.
Okay, no problem. So that gives you darkness, not really much. Or you can kind of see this now. Yes, that's all you can see here, but definitely there's something really affecting the Modrons here. And like basically this area.
Okay.
Yeah, you would guess, if you had to guess, definitely something's happening over here.
That it possibly being attacked or something. I will point that out. I'll point the direction and say, there's something going on over there with the Modrons. I think they're being attacked. And gesticulate wildly to the party members the direction, just a straight arrow towards that with my hand, obviously. That's my turn.
Okay. And then, oh, right. So, that is kind of annoying. Okay, fine. Wait. Right, Evan, your turn.
Right. I'm going to. I don't think my perception's so bad. I don't think I've seen what's going on, so I'm just going to follow the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I run past Carapticus, I will say, put up one of your signs. Tell everyone else that this is where the attack's happening. And
Sure thing.
I will, just run up and try and keep up with the others.
I should have
Okay.
Sky right, shouldn't I?
Yes. Okay, right.
Your final form, mate.
What are we dealing with here? What's on?
Slow. So that is, I don't know if you can, so you can barely make out what looks like a giant dog-like creature.
Ha. Dogs. Dog. We got dogs. Dogs. Dogs.
Sorry. Okay. You all hear the sound of this terrible, baneful baying. I need all of you to roll on. Actually, make sure. It's far, but it's that far. You guys will be far.
Roll on what now?
Right. Just measuring. Yeah, roll. It's going to be Carapticus, Ezekiel, and Tussle. You're okay. You're just out of the range. But Evan, Celine, and Amin need to roll on your wisdom saving throw.
18.
Okay. And Celine?
11.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Actually, I didn't realize it was that short. Carapticus, you as well.
Damn it.
You screwed yourself there, mate.
Yeah, by measuring. Wisdom save, did you say?
Yes.
Oh, great. I'm so good at those. Hang on. Oh, actually, no. I am proficient.
You're proficient,
Okay.
aren't you?
Yeah, I am
thought so.
proficient, but I have a -1 normally, so can I counteract that? Yep, 9.
Okay.
Yay, someone rolled less than me.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm 30 feet in the air. 20 feet in the air.
And sorry, Celine, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
Okay. And Evan, you were like 17 or 18?
18, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it's not right there, but oh, no problem. Okay. Yeah, Belmine is fine. And Ezekiel, it will affect you as well, and Tussle.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry. What do we need to roll? Wisdom save.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So 14,
17.
50.
Okay. You guys are fine. Celine and Crapticus, you are frightened.
Great.
Okay.
Fresh my memory. I looked it up.
Frightened.
You can't go
Disadvantage
towards
on
them.
ability checks and attack rolls until the source of fear is removed.
Yeah, as soon as
Or
we're
with that-
out of line of sight.
Line of sight, yes.
Yeah. Cool.
And
And we
you
can't
won't
willingly
willingly-
move closer to it. Damn it.
Yes.
Mm.
And you see the Modrons are really affected by this. They're just throwing them in complete chaos, the ones that are near it. Okay. Sorry.
How are you all doing that measuring thing?
I literally just had to
circle-
look up how to do it.
The circle with the ruler, the fourth
Mhm.
fourth one down on the
Fourth one
on the
down.
tab on the left hand side. You can
Yep.
then click it somewhere and drag. As you
Oh,
hold it
sick.
down.
Okay.
Woo!
Such
Reach for the lasers.
Look at us all using Roll20.
Yay, we're learning.
already had like
Oh,
half a dozen a dozen sessions on this so far, and this is the first time we've
I wouldn't recommend drawing shapes unless you can then delete them afterwards.
yeah, that's another thing.
What's the other one you can do? You can.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I learned that one recently.
Yay!
You can do fun little.
Okay. Right, and you can hear the squeals of the Modrons screaming, like something is definitely attacking them. And that is top of the round. You only missed one round, Belmine. It's only been one.
I didn't have a go.
Okay, good.
Oh, sorry, Tussle. You were last. I'm terrible. I've got my little thing here and I completely missed you. Sorry.
What's the rules on moving diagonally?
1 point. First one's free and then the next one's 1.5.
Alternating all the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know whether it would be worth trying to cross entirely and then go down, or where I'd get, because I can't use the little ruler to do that math. Because it would be 5, 15, 20, 30. Because I have 60 feet of movement in all with a dash, because I'm unencumbered. So that would usually get me like there, but I imagine it's not going to get me that far. It'll probably only get me like there.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's fine if you want to go use. It's just going to be easier if we just do it at 60. I don't worry that much about it, because I'll use it for them as well as you, so it makes sense.
Cool. Okay, then I will go here.
Okay. Roll on your athletics or acrobatics. So
Yep.
because you're moving through the Modrons.
Athletics is better. Be good. Come on. 19.
Yeah, that's fine. You move your
Okay.
full.
So then 60 feet gets me there, which is like here.
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect.
There.
Sure.
Cool. So yeah, she just takes off running into the robot crowd and probably gets completely lost to everyone else's eyes because it's just another robot. Apart from the fact that, how tall is a Modron?
Depends on the type. The monodrones are fairly small. The pentas and stuff that you've seen, they're much bigger.
Zeke, are you hidden out of interest?
He's crouching down, but he's not.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm curious if he's crouching behind the tiny little robots,
thinks he's
or if he's crouching
really
behind
hungry,
a big
but
robot. Because that's how she would have known to run diagonally, was she would have seen Zeke run that way, everyone else run straight forward and assumed it was somewhere in the middle and just gone for it. So, yeah, that's all I do. This is top of the round.
New toy, hey?
Just pointing out, hey everyone, look,
Measuring.
look how close you are.
So that Tussle, you see a bit more, and you see what looks to be 2 knights on horses. This one has a Modron. Looks like it's tied to the horse.
No, thank you, sir.
And he
Okay, you careful.
Okay, sorry, at the top of the round. Apologies.
Cool. So being frightened, I can't move any closer.
No.
But
To your source of fear, whichever that one that is.
yeah. So I'm going to get out my longbow.
Mm-hmm.
And do I have clean shot to this guy? 1 second.
You can't. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. There's a lot of Modrons between you and him. Yeah. It would be a difficult shot for sure.
Why not? I'm going to try it.
Okay. What's the range on that?
On my longbow is 150 feet.
Okay, so it's 90 feet. And
Oh, and you've
that's not considered long, is that?
That's its short range.
That's
yeah.
normal range.
Yeah.
600 feet is long
Fine,
range
then.
for longbow.
Well,
Big.
600 feet is the other one.
600 feet.
She has
Yeah,
you
longbows
have
are-
disadvantage on the attack as well while you're still
Mhm.
frightened.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's got
It's basically
Cover.
like being at long range.
Yep.
oh yeah,
But- Why not? It's like the thing that she can do right now.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Well, I just rolled 2 natural ones, so
Wow.
Oh, buddy.
it was never gonna happen.
Blimey.
Yeah, it never happens. And I'm sorry, 2 natural ones, like you break your string. Gonna.
Oh no!
What? Wow.
Probably would be the kind of squeal she would make when the bowstring breaks.
Yeah. What?
Oh, that's
So
That's cruel,
scared you
but two
broke
nat
your own
ones, I-
bowstring. Oh man.
yeah.
Oh, she was crying. She'd be like looking at it like,
Did it do that?
Oh.
Yeah, Zeke hears the unmistakable sound of a bowstring snapping, and there's a shiver runs down his spine.
Mhm.
Ooh.
yeah, that's her go. Well,
Right.
she goes cries in a
And-
corner.
Actually, roll a dex save.
Oh.
That is a 22.
Okay, you're fine. It's just to see if you would have taken any damage from the string snapping. No.
Nasty.
Right. So after
Wow.
that, it is now Ezekiel.
Do you get to roll saves against being frightened
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question.
at the end of your go, is it?
For this one,
Or is it special?
it's just. Well, yeah. No, I'm gonna say no for this, but you'll find out. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna say no.
Okay.
It'll be annoying. But Ezekiel would.
If we've got like early call times and stuff tomorrow, is it worth kind of stopping things there? Just because we're kind of at a reasonable.
Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna go till 10:30, which is 4 minutes. But yes, if you want to stop now.
Should we, are we halfway through the initiative order? Should we maybe just finish the round?
Just finish off this round, maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Lean's just gone.
All he's going to do is just run through the Modrons as far as he can,
Okay.
40 feet.
Yep.
Try and go a bit diagonally. So let's call it there.
Okay.
And he'll consider whether he wants to climb up the rock face or not.
Okay.
That's him.
And then spell me.
Yeah, because I just missed the first round. What's the situation? Am I frightened? What did something
You're not.
happen?
You saved.
Okay.
You're good.
Yay. All right.
And I just moved you up. Sorry. That was.
Yeah, of course.
And at that time, you couldn't actually see anything as well. So
Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow Zeke's lead here and just cross and try and get closer as well. And did I understand correctly that I'm wading through Modrons here to cross?
Yeah. So sorry, because you went into the description. The road is basically it's
Yeah.
not a road; it's just Modrons. Like that's
Right,
the
right.
path they've made, and there's Modrons before and after you. It's a long column of Modrons because you guys are in the middle.
Mhm. So is moving through them like difficult terrain, or?
You just have to roll in acrobatics or athletics, whatever is easier for you.
Okay.
And if you don't make a 10, yes, it will be difficult terrain. Otherwise, you move through.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of aim to just move like there-ish. So athletics then. That is 12, so I should be okay.
Mhm. Fine.
And they're just 5 feet each square, right?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dashing puts me there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's me for now.
Okay. It is now Crapticus.
Okay. So I'm in line of sight of whatever's causing me to be frightened. Whereabouts is the thing that's making me feel frightened?
You're pretty sure it was the hounds.
Okay.
And
In which case, I'd like to drop a fog cloud onto them, which is a
Okay.
20-foot radius sphere. I've got range of 120 feet, so I think I can put it pretty much anywhere on them. So maybe right in the middle there.
Okay.
Try and catch them all. It's a 20-foot radius, so that's 8 across. So diameter of 40 feet, right? So that's 1, 2, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like that. Yeah, try and position it kind of, yeah, to well, at the very least, to obscure us from seeing them. So I guess if it's like there, then even the ones on the other side of it, we won't be able to see, right? The idea is I just don't want to see whatever's freaking me out. I'm like, nope, don't want to see that. I just put a fog cloud there.
Okay.
And then I'll, with my movement, descend the 20 feet down to the ground and then move 10 feet across.
Okay.
Because fog cloud is a concentration spell, so yeah, the levitate's gone.
Well, so you would just fall to the ground then, yeah?
Well, you float gently to the ground when the spell ends.
Yes, that's
So-
right. But you wouldn't cost your movement, though.
Oh, that's a good point. All right, I'll move further up. Oh no, I can't move closer, can I? Because of source. But then I can't see it. But
You can't see
do I
them.
have to make another save or something?
No.
Okay.
I think it's.
I guess I'll just stay where I am. I think it was there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. After you go. Right. Okay. Crapticus. Where it goes. He
Evan up next.
Yeah, the knights actually go before you. They
Okay.
waited. So the knights, you see them disappear. Way. Okay. Okay, and yes, it is now your turn.
Right, I've rolled a 17 on my athletics, so I can just use my
Okay.
full movement, can't I?
And just so you know, here, like basically around where the fog cloud starts, this is complete chaos in here. Okay, so moving through there is going to be, it's going to be a higher DC for sure.
Okay, well, I'll probably run across and join my party members, so 1. Probably get to there with a dash. So yes, I'm going to dash up to there, and I think that's my lot for the moment. Yep. That's Evan's turn.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so anyone who is frightened, you're no longer frightened.
Whee.
Nice.
I think my
Yay.
cloud worked.
And although anyone who was frightened last round didn't save, you do need to make another save when you hear the sound again.
Okay.
If you made the save successfully, you are
Natural 20, baby.
nice.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Nice.
You guys are
It's,
Pretty
fine.
heavy
because
session,
it's
man.
all because of that cloud. It's giving us
It is
the
definitely
will. This is the
Well, that
way.
cloud is you've lost eyes on them. So
Oh.
Yeah, you know. Win some, lose some.
they all kind of disappeared. I'm just moving into the mist. They could be here still. Just can't see them because of the cloud.
No.
It is Tussle's turn. I didn't forget Tussle.
So I see them disappear from the fog, and I don't really want to go in the fog. So I might just run 60 foot in a straight line right forward.
Okay, you will have to roll again acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Just imagine
Gonna
a
be-
Terminator running.
A
12?
pretty- yeah, so you can move 30 feet max.
30 feet if I'm dashing.
Yeah, it's too many Modrons moving around.
Okay.
You're having to stop, dodge.
I think that's 30 feet. Yeah.
One more.
I'm trying to avoid. I was about to say, I was debating whether she would go diagonally, but she doesn't want to go in that fucking fog cloud. No, thank you. Yeah, cool. That's
Okay,
my turn.
perfect. And yeah, we will cap it there. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yes,
I'm happy you guys actually combat.
Yes.
Yay!
The first
Oh,
whispers of some
apart from
combat.
hitting each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Strange.
A lot of Celine, Celine on party violence in this session.
Yeah, I actually got proper Aggie.
She was very, very annoyed.
I knew I had chromatic orb prepared for a reason. Yay!
By the
Just
way,
haven't
yeah,
been
I
able to
didn't
use
want to. I didn't run through the Modrons because I thought it was tactically the best thing to do. I thought just that Zeke would want to get away from Celine. Just in case.
Yes, just scared, just terrified.
Just gonna start having a PTSD episode. Just start
All right.
attacking
She's
everything.
gonna be really sad now because
Crown
this
of
will be
Madness.
her third weapon that she's lost.
Rip.
It's broken.
She has got 20 though.
Yeah, she has got a bunch of them.
She's got
Yeah,
3 magic
But
swords.
each one is named and looked after.
She sticks googly
Put to
eyes
bed.
onto them and talks to them at night like a volleyball. And
Each
I
weapon
mean,
has
the
its own
string can be
personality.
replaced. The
Celine
string can
becomes
be
a,
replaced, right?
it won't
should
be
be
the
okay.
same though. It's like if you replace the broom handle and the broom head, it's no longer the
It's
same
not
broom.
the same bow. It's no longer the same
Ship-a-deuces.
bow because something is different.
Come on. It's
This is
something
where
that
Celine
we-
becomes a
It
hexblade
triggers
warlock, starts
bow.
talking to her weapons.
If Celine ever became a hermit,
Of course.
yeah, that's what she'd do.
Thank you again, Stephen,
No worries.
and everybody else.
Wait.
It's
Good
fun.
night.
See you guys soon.
Yeah, it was.
See you soon. Yeah. Sleep well.
Bye.